Hi everyone, welcome again to our channel Literary Readers. And today I have come up with another video on the important writer of modern literature, who is considered one of the 20th century major poet, a central figure in English language modernist poetry, T.S. Eliot. So without wasting any more time, let's give it up to it. So, Thomas Stern Eliot, a poet, essayist, publisher, playwright, literary critic, and editor, was born in the year 1888 in US and died in the year 1965. His original name was Thomas Stern Eliot. T.S. Eliot got the Nobel Prize in the year 1948. He was also the founder of the quarterly magazine The Criterion. The Indian writer Anita Desai took some lines for the epigraph for her novel Baumgartner's Bombay from the poem East Cooker that was written by T.S. Eliot, and the lines are In my beginning is my end. And these lines, the question was also appeared in the UGC NET examination. Next, I'm going to talk about the major works by the writer T.S. Eliot. The first one is Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock. It was published in the year 1915 in the magazine Poetry and later in 1917 in the magazine Prufrock and Other Observations. It is in the form of a dramatic monologue. The poem is based on the theme of anxiety, indecision, and inaction. This poem is set in the smoky city London, and its speaker is a very unhappy man who is afraid of living and therefore bored all the time. The next one is Portrait of a Lady, published in the year 1915 and later in 1917. The source of this poem is from the novel Portrait of a Lady that was written by the writer Henry James. It is again a dramatic monologue satirizing Eliot's contemporary world. The poem is a three-part poem that depicts the relationship between a callous young man and a sensitive older woman who desires love. The epigraph of this poem has been taken from the play Jew of Malta that was written by Christopher Marlowe, and the lines are Thou hast committed fornication, but that was in another country, and besides, the wench is dead. Next, we have Zerontion, published in the year 1920, again a dramatic monologue written in free verse. Zerontion is a dramatic monologue of an old man who reminisces about his lost power to live and his last hope of spiritual rebirth. The epigraph has been taken from Shakespeare's play Measure for Measure, and the lines are Thou hast nor youth nor age, but but as it were after dinner sleep dreaming of both. Then we have The Wasteland, published in the year 1922. Again, a dramatic monologue. This poem is divided into five sections. The first one is The Burial of the Dead. Second, A Game of Chess. The third one is The Fire Sermon. The fourth one is Death by Water. And the last one is What the Thunder Said. Now, The Wasteland is considered one of the most important poems of 20th century. This poem illuminates the devastating after effects of World War I. The five sections of the poem employ multiple shifting speakers and dwell into themes of war, trauma, disillusion, and death. The poem bears witness to the physical and emotional devastation of the post war landscape. Settings include a wealthy woman's bedroom, the garbage fitted Thames, the sea where a drowned man lies, and a drought worn desert before a storm. The poem's final section calls for peace. Next, we have The Hollow Man, published in the year 1925. The title of this poem has been taken from William Morris' The Hollow Land and Rudyard Kipling's The Broken Man. Here we have two epigraphs. The first one is Mr. Guts, that is from Conrad's Heart of Darkness, and the second one is A Penny for Old Guy, that is from Gunpowder Plot. Here we also have allusions that are from Dante's Divine Comedy and Shakespeare's Julius Caesar. Then we have Ash Wednesday, published in the year 1930. It is a conversion poem because T.S. Eliot wrote this poem after converting to Anglicanism. The poem is divided into 6 sections and it deals with the speaker's aspiration to move from a sense of spiritual despair to spiritual salvation. So, it is a religious poem. It represents the struggle of any devotee or spiritual seeker on his way to divinity. Then we have The Rock, a pageant play published in the year 1934. The next one is Murder in the Cathedral. It is a verse drama in 2 parts, published in the year 1935. Then we have the Family Reunion, again a two-act play in blank verse, published in the year 1939. Next we have our Possum's Book of Practical Cat, a collection of poems. Then we have four quartets, collection of four poems, and they are: the first one is Burnt Norton, second one is East Cooker, third one is Dry Salvages, and the last one is Little Giddings. Then we have the Cocktail Party, uh, published in the year 1949. Now this play is based on Euripides' play Alcestis. Then we have The Confidential Clerk, a comic verse play published in the year 1953. And last we have The Elder Statesman, a comic play that was published in the year 1959. So that was all about T.S. Eliot. If you have any query, you can post your comments in the section down below. And if you really like the video, then do subscribe to Literary Readers and keep watching. Thank you.